ever suffered from a fear of flying, heights, or even public speaking, you know the paralyzing effect it can have on your life. One local woman says she can cure you of your fears, phobias, and trauma, all within an hour.
I get people unstuck.
Unstuck, as in overcoming paralyzing fears, phobias, and traumas. Dr. Judith Swack is a research scientist who specializes in alternative mind-body-spirit therapy.
For example, when people have a phobic reaction, they're having a body-level reaction. It's a chemical, neurological reaction that they can't control consciously.
Swack calls her methodology Healing from the Body Level Up, or HBLU for short, and was recently featured on national television curing a Los Angeles woman's 25-year fear of the dark. Waltham pharmacist Steve Bernardi is now a believer. Last fall, he and his staff, including his wife and son, were held up at gunpoint in an OxyContin robbery.
I was on the phone, and I looked up, and I saw someone with a mask and a gun, and they said, "Get down on the floor and give us all your OxyContin."
Bernardi says the experience so traumatized him, he thought about closing the family business. That is, until he worked with Swack in what he calls her unconventional methods.
She somehow manages, through a very strange set of exercises, if you would, manages to touch an area in your emotions that, I mean, she knows what she's doing, and it released whatever was going on.
Curious to see what Steve was talking about, we caught up with Swack this day, working with 21-year-old Stephanie Joba, an assistant traffic reporter at KISS 108 who's deathly afraid of elevators and has been since she was 8 years old.
I'm terrified. Like, I feel myself being completely trapped inside of there, having no way to get out and no one coming and getting me.
While playing a game of hide and seek, she got stuck in a locker, couldn't get out, and finally passed out. She relives the trauma just standing outside an elevator.
My knees are like just shaking profusely.
Does it help?
It's more physical. I mean, I can't get in.
So even though there's nothing dangerous happening now and elevators aren't dangerous, your body memory keeps saying, "Oh, but this is that locker and you're 8 years old."
Swack takes Stephanie through a series of exercises, muscle testing, stimulating nerve endings, chanting, even humming to clear her mind and body simultaneously of unprocessed emotions associated with her traumatic childhood experience.
Does this being have any other negative emotions from that trauma?
60 minutes later, it's time to see if Stephanie is cured of her fear of elevators.
Yeah. How do you feel?
Better. I mean, I can still feel like a little tension, but I'm not afraid of being stuck.
For the next several minutes, Stephanie takes a number of rides up and down until finally going it solo.
I did it.
You did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah. I feel a lot better, a lot more relaxed, comforted. Yeah.
Right, sure.
Surprisingly enough, honestly, I doubted it. I didn't think that I'd be able to.
You didn't think this was going to work?
No.
Steve Bernardi had his doubts too, but not anymore.
It's not for everybody, but it's a hell of a lot better, I think, than writing prescriptions for antidepressants and that, you know, and that's the business I'm in. I mean, filling these prescriptions, but I always believe that there's a better way.
Now, a single session with Dr. Swack will run you about $195, and she says that her HBLU methodology can actually also work for physical conditions as well, such as chronic pain, allergies, and asthma, even digestive disorders.
Now.